morning, grade sixes. We are continuing to study ratios, and today it is finding and comparing unit rates. So we talked yesterday or a couple days ago, about the importance of unit rates and why we would want to have a unit rate sometimes. So we want to get something down to its smallest number so we can use that to find out another number. So for example, in this case, we aren't starting with the unit rate. We want to get down to the unit rate so we can figure out another number. So let's say that we know that 4 books cost $20 altogether. So there's a couple different ways we can look at this. So we could say 4 to 20. And we want to find out how much would 3 books cost. So we can say, we can't multiply anything to get from 4 to 3. Well, we can, but it's a decimal number, and we don't want to do that. But we can get down to 1 and then go from there. So from 1 to 4, we have to divide by 4. So we'll divide 20 by 4, and we'll get 5. So now we know that 1 book costs $5. Now we can find out how much does 3 books cost by multiplying by 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. 5 times 3 is 15. So 3 books cost $15. Now let's look at it like this. So these would be our ratios. 4 to 20 is an equivalent ratio with 1 to 5, and that's equivalent to 3 to 15. And let's look at this diagram that I have here too. So if we have our 4 books here, we know altogether that costs $20. We want to find out what 3 cost altogether. What we can do is find out what does 1 cost. So we'll split this 20 up into 4 parts, which gives us 5 for each book, and then 3 of them together are 15. Okay, let's try this with one more set of numbers. Okay, so let's say we know that 7 books cost $28. Sometimes stores will tell you, "Oh, buy 7 books for only $28, but you can actually buy 1 book for the same sale price. Like sometimes it will be a good deal. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets, but sometimes it doesn't get any cheaper. They're just trying to get you to buy more of them. So you can always check the fine print and find out. So if 7 books cost $28, we want to know, maybe we just want to buy 5 books. There's only 5 books that we see there that we like. There's no point in buying more if you don't want them. Okay, so there's nothing we can divide 7 by to get 5 other than a decimal number. So let's get that down to 1, and then we can multiply up to find out the price for 5. So 7 divided by 7 is 1, so divide 28 by 7, and we'll get 4. So 1 book costs $4. So how much do 5 books cost? So we'll multiply 1 by 5 is 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. 5 books cost $20. You could also look at it and think, if 7 costs 28 and each one costs 4, 5 is 2 fewer books than 7. So we'll subtract 2 sets of 4. So 28 minus 4 again is 20. Let me just show you this in a similar diagram here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 books cost $28, and we want to know how much 5 of them cost. Okay, so we first find out how much 1 costs. So 28 divided into 7 parts will give us 4 in each one. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. And then we want 5 of them, so multiply that by 5. So we have 28 divided by 7 equals 4. 5 times 4 equals 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. $20 for 5 books. Have a great day.